Hello, today I'm gonna talk about modals. What are modals? I'm sure you know a lot of modals, can, may, must, will, and a lot of others. But what are they? Modals are special verbs that behave that behave irregularly in English. What do I mean? I mean that modals don't obey the general rules of verb tenses. Modals don't need inflections. They don't need any helping verbs. Modals don't change depending on the subject and so on. So modals are pretty easy to use, much easier than verb tenses. But of course, modals can be confusing because there are two forms of modals. And by the way, modals are used to express various functions, and in these videos we're gonna learn all these functions. What functions do I mean? I mean they express ability. I can dance, for example, it's my ability. Possibility. It may rain. Obligation. I must go to work. So there are a lot of functions, and we're gonna learn them all. But now let's take a look at modals. You can see them on my left, on your right. So you can see that unlike verb tenses, modals don't have a lot of forms. Yes, for example, can has only one form of the past. It is could, may, might. Must doesn't have any forms at all, so we have only must, and that's all. What else? The verb that follows is the base form of the main verb. I'm sure you remember that. So let's take a look at them. As I already said, first they don't take any inflections. So I can speak English, and he can speak English. No S endings, no any endings. Modal verbs don't take any inflections like S, ED, or ing endings. Remember that. Second, modal verbs function as helping verbs, not main verbs. That's why they don't need any auxiliaries. They are helping verbs themselves. So I can't speak Chinese, but not I don't can speak Chinese, for example. Just I can't speak Chinese. Can you speak English? Can you speak Chinese? Can you speak any other languages? So you can see we add can into the very beginning of the sentence to make a question form. So remember, we don't need any helping verbs to make negative form or to make a question form. So that's all for now. Let's start learning phrasal modals with. Let's start learning modals with phrasal modals. You can see them on my right.